High or low? In the south of Scotland, there are lots of hills and moors. The Highlands are in the north. They are very mountainous. In the middle of Scotland, the land is flat and good for farming. Most of Scotland's cities are found there. Cool place. The weather in Scotland can be colder than the rest of the UK because it is further north. In winter, it often snows, especially in the mountains. Just for your reference, this fact, because it is further north, only occurs in the northern hemisphere. If you're on the south side of the world, then as you go south, then it gets colder.
Sorry, does it get colder as you go south?
In the southern hemisphere.
Okay.
Rolling hills and moors are found in the south of Scotland. No, not in the south of Scotland, but the south of the globe. Look. People in Scotland. I come from Scotland. People who come from Scotland are called Scottish. Around the world, around 5.2 million people live in Scotland today. Most people who live here were born in Scotland, but some people have immigrated to live here from other countries, such as India and China. Scottish people have also settled in countries far away as far away as Canada and New Zealand. Red hot. More people in Scotland have red hair than any other country in the world. Where people live. Most people live in the middle of Scotland, in or near the big cities of Glasgow and Edinburgh. Fewer people live in the Highlands and Scotland's many islands. Religion. Christianity is the biggest religion in Scotland. Around 16% of Christians in Scotland are Roman Catholics. Many people don't follow any religion. Cities. I live in a city called Glasgow. People who come from Glasgow are known as Glaswegians. Big business. Glasgow is the biggest city in Scotland and the third biggest city in the UK. Lots of people come here to work. It used to be an important port and a centre for building ships. Today, most people work in banking and other businesses such as engineering. New buildings next to the River Clyde in Glasgow. Old Town. Edinburgh is the capital city of Scotland. It is also the centre of government. Many banks and businesses are found here, but there are also lots of museums and other old buildings. Millions of tourists come to visit Edinburgh every year Millions of tourists come to Edinburgh every year to visit them. Fish for oil. Aberdeen is on the east coast of Scotland, next to the North Sea. It has an important oil industry that brings lots of jobs to the town. It's also a big fishing port. An oil platform in the North Sea. Countryside. I live in the Highlands. It is very beautiful here. Lots of people visit the Highlands to go climbing and take in the amazing views. Mountains. The biggest mountains in the UK are found in Scotland, including ranges of mountains such as the Grampians and the Cairngorms. The UK's highest mountain, Ben Nevis, is found in the Grampians. At the top, it can snow even in the middle of summer. Up in the air. Ben Nevis is 1,344 metres high. Lochs. In Scotland, lakes and sea inlets are called lochs. There are more than 30,000 lochs scattered across Scotland. The biggest loch is Loch Ness. Wildlife. Scotland is home to lots of wildlife, including the rare red squirrel, wild goats, and pine martens. Birds such as eagles and kingfishers fly above the lochs, while red grouse and the capercaillie hide in the forest. Pine marten, a type of badger kind of. Loch Lomond lies between central Scotland and the Highlands. Coast and islands. I live by the coast. Scotland's coast is surrounded by hundreds of islands. Some are big, others are really tiny. By the sea. Scotland's coastline stretches for thousands of kilometres. Along it, you can find long sandy beaches, rocky cliffs, and hidden coves. The west coast is warmer and wetter than the east coast. Island language. Lots of people on the island speak an old Scottish language called Gaelic. Beautiful I don't know how to pronounce this. Luskintyre Beach is found in the Outer Hebrides. Island life. There are around 800 islands off Scotland's coast. They are in groups of islands called the Orkneys, the Shetland Islands, and the Inner and Outer Hebrides. Only about 95% of the islands are inhabited. The island of Barra has a funny airport, the beach. Well, no, they're using the beach as an airport. Watery home. Lots of wildlife live in or near Scotland's seas. Big colonies of puffins and guillemots nest among the high rocky cliffs. Grey seals, bottlenose dolphins, and mink and killer whales swim in the cool water. These are puffins, and these are, I don't know why they're called, but bottlenose dolphins. What we eat. We eat lots of the same foods in Scotland as in the rest of the UK. Some are special to this country, though. Porridge. A favourite breakfast in Scotland is porridge. It is made with oats and milk or water. You can add fruit, jam, salt or syrup to it, or just eat it as it is. Yum. Oats grow well in Scotland. They can be used to make porridge. Let's put a bowl of porridge. Fishy foods. We eat lots of seafood in Scotland. Arbroath smokies are a famous type of smoked fish. Cullen skink is a tasty soup made with smoked haddock, potato and onion. And of course, always fish and chips. Have some haggis. One traditional Scottish dish is called haggis. It is minced sheep lungs, heart and liver, mixed with onion and oatmeal and cooked in the sheep's stomach or a sausage skin. It sounds strange, but it is really delicious. I actually really don't like haggis for some reason. I don't know why, but I don't like haggis. A wee drink. Scottish whisky is the most famous whisky in the world. One bottle sold for more than £300,000. Well, that's a dull label, Scottish whisky. Having fun. Scotland is a great place to have fun. There is a lot to do outdoors. We also love playing and watching sport. Fresh air fun. In summer, we head to the countryside to go cycling, walking and camping. In winter, you can go skiing high up in the snowy mountains. Skiing fun in the Aviemore in the Cairngorms. By the water, you can go fishing or canoeing on some of Scotland's many lochs and rivers all year round. At the seaside, you can go surfing or sailing or just have fun on the beach. Scottish golfer Colin Montgomerie playing at St Andrews. Sports. Scotland is the home of golf. Every few years, the world's top golfers play in a famous tournament called the Open at St Andrews St Andrews on the east coast. We also love playing and watching football and rugby. Famous places. There are lots of interesting and beautiful places to visit in Scotland, both old and new. Island Castle. Donnan Castle is one of the most beautiful castles in the world. It is found on an island on Loch Dorney in the Highlands. It was first built over 800 years ago for King Alexander II of Scotland. Today, you can explore it for yourself. Lake Monster. Loch Ness in the Highlands is famous around the world. Over Over the years, people say that they have seen a huge monster swimming in the loch. Lots of people visit the loch to try to see it from themselves, but no one knows if it really exists. The Loch Ness monster might look like this. Well, that looks more of a swan than a monster. Lake Lady. The Loch Ness monster is also known as Nessie. Oh, I know something. Nessie is a good name for a swan, so it must be a swan. Spin around. The Falkirk wheel was built to link two canals that run between Edinburgh and Glasgow. It can lift up to 8 boats at a time and moves between the two canals, spinning as it goes. It is a thrilling ride. Festivals. We celebrate lots of the same festivals in Scotland as the rest of the UK, such as Christmas and Diwali. Some are special to Scotland, though. Burns Night. On 25th of January every year, we celebrate Scotland's most famous poet, Robert Burns. We eat a meal of haggis, mashed potatoes and turnips, and read some of Burns' most famous poems aloud. Robert Burns had made, from what I know, Robert Burns, I know one poem which is a red, red rose. Yes, there's a poem called A Red, Red Rose. That's, yeah. Summer fun. Every summer there is a big festival in Edinburgh. There is music, dance, theatre and comedy. Millions of people come to Edinburgh both to watch and to take part. Highland Games. Every August, the Highland Gathering is held in Argyll. I'm sorry if I've pronounced this wrong. There are traditional Scottish games such as the caber toss, Scottish music such as the bagpipes and dancing. Tossing the caber means throwing a long, heavy pole as far as you can. It is believed to have come from people throwing logs across narrow valleys. Okay, so this looks like it. Oh well, that is the end of the book. Some fast facts. The capital is Edinburgh, where the Parliament is. Population is 5,313,600 in 211. Area is 78,387 kilometers squared. Obviously, English is the language. Scottish is not really a language, it's English. Currency is pounds. Main religions, Christianity and Catholicism. Longest river is the River Tay, which stretches 188 kilometers. If you heard, Ben Nevis is the highest mountain and you know the height. National holidays are New Year, Good Friday, Easter Sunday, first Monday in May, last Monday in May, first Monday in August, St. Andrew's Day, Christmas Day, St. Andrew's Day, Christmas Day and Boxing Day. Thanks for watching. Bye.